Desayak.
Can't I for once have a quiet drink without being bothered by tourists?
Sorry.
Right.
Don't want to disturb a person reading the news.
Oh.
Desayak.
Ew. What is that accent?
Indeed. It sounds like a Wandarian egg cracking open.
Anyway, mind if I ask you a few questions?
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
They're mean.
Whatever.
Oh.
Hello,
Who are you?
I'm Peggy. What's your name?
It's Benno. People call me Lucky Benno.
Why do they call you Lucky?
Because of my ability to guess the outcome of things. Ever since we lost the grand machine that told us the future, Fuchsians have been fascinated with chance and predictions. Sometimes people challenge me, but I mostly win. Do you want to try me?
No thanks. I'm not a betting woman. I only take risks with things I can control. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Do you know Diego de Luna?
I know of him, but I haven't met him. I heard he lives down by the docks.
Those glasses you're wearing, they don't exactly look like they've been designed for you.
That's right. I won them from that nutty professor up on the hill. For all his language skills, that old bastard is clueless when it comes to chance.
Wow.
Is there any way I could borrow them?
No chance. I'll sell them to you, though.
For what?
I have been dying for a fusion fire ale.
There we
If
go.
you bring me that, we have a deal. Mick the barman is out of ingredients, but he should have the recipe.
Okay. Hi, Mick.
Desayak.
Hi there. What, you here to pick up Diego?
How did you know?
Well, you do look just like him. And he's been going on and on about leaving for years.
Do you know where I can find him?
Well, probably home, down by the docks. But first, you look like you could use a drink.
Oh God, yes.
Here, this is my special recipe, on the house.
Thank you.
Thanks. Whoa, strong stuff.
Told ya. You can keep the mug as a souvenir.
Thanks.
Thanks. My name's Peggy.
I'm Mick. Anything else I can do for you?
Say, Mick, what's in a fusion fire ale?
That's easy. It's just regular fusion ale with green gombara mushrooms. Green gombara mushrooms are not easy to find, but we just had rain yesterday, so you might get lucky. There's some kind of malfunction at the brewery, so I haven't had a supply of fusion ale for days. Benno over there's been giving me a hard time about it.
What do you know about the Katanga race?
I'm not a sports fan, but patrons talk about it all the time here. Apparently, 3 riders of 3 giant beasts are lined up against 3 volunteers. Whichever rider can calm their beast for the longest time without eating the volunteer wins.
What? The volunteers are killed?
Well, only 2 of them, most of the time.
I need to get to the arena and get Elroy out of there. So, are you the owner of this place?
We don't exactly
Back
own
to regular
things here.
conversation.
They're assigned. I used to work down at the docks with my brother Keith, but I got injured and moved into hospitality. Took me a while to get used to it, but now I love working here.
That's good.
So, how well do you know Diego de Luna?
He used to come here every day, moping and yammering about his kid. Apparently, he was left stranded here on Fuchsia by his friend. You can't trust anyone these days.
No, you
Good
can't.
customer, and a good man, too. But I haven't seen him for days. Maybe someone should go and check up on him. I think he lives down by the docks.
See you later.
Mirror to some, Peggy.
Are jukeboxes a universal invention? This looks like a jukebox of some kind.
Sure is. 2 dim will buy you unlimited music.
I don't have enough money on me right now.
Shit. Okay. So we can talk with the alien with the hard hat.
Desayak Hagastu. What can I do for you?
Do you know where I could find Dr. Diego de Luna?
Probably in the tavern, or in his home at the docks.
Thanks. My friend Elroy was tricked into volunteering for the Katanga race.
Well, bless his courage.
I want to get him out of there. Any tips?
Go past the tavern and to the big arena. You could try talking to the guard.
Hi, I'm Peggy. I'm new here.
Hi, Peggy. Name's Clarick.
I hope you don't mind my asking, but what do you do?
I'm a reporter of truth. This is the Fuchsia Truth Source.
A reporter? I'm a journalist too.
Not without a reporter's ID, you're not. At least not in this metropolis.
How does one become a reporter?
You can recognize a reporter by their ID, a double notarized picture of their face.
That's why I need a picture.
Reporting is a noble and difficult profession. Too difficult for most. Ever since the gem Hala was stolen by that Earthling. You're not from Earth, are you?
Nope. I'm from Venus.
Right. Anyway, ever since the time disk was stolen, our profession has flourished. We, the reporters, are now the only ones dealing with truth. Time gazing was replaced by investigation, interviews, and deduction.
I'm pretty good at those things. Is there a test or something I can take?
As a matter of fact, there is. In order to become a certified ID-carrying reporter, you must investigate the disappearance of the Gem Hala.
The time disk that got stolen by Cyril Wanderbrust?
There is only circumstantial evidence for that claim. Find the name of the culprit and their accomplices, the exact time of the theft, and the exact method and circumstances. The who, the when, and the how.
Right.
Do you accept this task?
Yes, I do. I guess I'll need to start mingling with some of the locals. Someone must know what happened.
Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, the map's broken here.
Let's see.
Path to the ruins. Okay.
Darn, it's too tough.
Need lots of tools.
They look super mushy.
Oh, I got a cup.
That won't work.
Damn.
Interesting idea.
Okay, well, let's just go to the ruins.
This is pointless.
The holy sanctum of Gem Hala, damaged in the Great Incident. This looks like some kind of guard box. The original guard box of the Gem Hala Guardians. The Great Towers were destroyed in the incident. Of 6 towers, only 2 remain, with 1 dangerously leaning. Without the Gem Hala, the past is open to dangerous interpretation.
I don't have it, do I? No.
It's some kind of ancient device with carvings on it. Looks like a piece is missing. Who are these pictures of?
They are Juno and L'Oreal, respectable fusions who have gone missing. We searched everywhere but were unable to find them.
That's not good.
Or find out what happened to them. They have a child, McCloughan,
Oh.
who is devastated by their disappearance. He stands in front of the arena every day, playing his flute and hoping that the music will somehow make his parents return.
That is so sad.
Before the incident, anyone could come to this sanctuary and find a missing person, or to learn what had happened in the past. But now, all we are left with is sorrow, and the faces of lost fusions nailed to this useless ruin.
Well, I'm gonna talk to you now.
Dasayak.
Ah, hello. Guided tours are closed until tomorrow.
Guided tours?
Yes, of the former Gem Hala Sanctuary. Aren't you here for the tour?
No. I'm Peggy. I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
Oh, please do. I have all the time in the world. My name is Slomek. Great pronunciation, by the way.
Thanks. Do you know Dr. Diego de Luna?
Oh, I'm very bad with names. In fact, my memory hasn't been very good since the Gem Hala was taken from us.
What's that scroll you're holding?
An incantation that is supposed to help me sleep. Ever since the incident, I have had terrible nightmares. These words here, they have a very calming effect on a fusion brain, even on animals, I think.
The only problem is that they are in an ancient language that I can't read. And the only person who can does not want to see me.
Do you mean Professor Zax?
You know him? Could you ask him to translate it for me?
Sure, I'm happy to do it.
Thank you.
What happened to the Gem Hala?
Ah, the Gem Hala, or time disk, was taken from us.
By whom?
An off-worlder. I wish I could remember the name. My memory has been fading ever since.
Do you remember how it happened?
I remember one of our moons was covered that day, so it was a good day for a demonstration of the Gem Hala's abilities. I opened a time rift into the previous day to this very location where you are standing right now, and this off-worlder, this monster, violated the sacred time rift.
Violated?
Our faith forbids physical interactions with the Harombiri, the past window. You see, the Harombiri may only be observed, never interacted with. But this stranger...
It's okay. Take your time.
This stranger, this violator, stepped through the Harombiri.
Are you saying that it's possible to actually travel through time using the time disk?
Possible, yes, but forbidden and dangerous.
So this man stepped through the time rift, and then what?
He found himself on the other side in the previous day and removed the Gem Hala from its sacred enclosure. The paradox caused by this abominable act reverberated throughout this sanctum and fractured the holy monoliths you can see behind us.
Oh, wow. That must have been awful.
It was incomprehensible and shocking. The worst day in the history of our world and of my life.
I'm so sorry. Do you remember when exactly that happened?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, my memory is not what it used to be. And I don't like to think about that day.
I wouldn't want to either.
So, you're a tour guide?
Actually, I am, or was, a high priest of the Gem Hala. But as there is no Gem Hala anymore, my only remaining function is answering ignorant tourist questions. I am sorry. I did not mean that as an insult. But that day and that man took everything from me.
See ya.
Right, well.
So I guess if I want to get a reporter's, I'll need to get someone to corroborate who stole it. When?
Maybe I should talk with Mick.
Okay. Well, I've learned what happened.
Is that an animal or a plant? I better leave it be.
Yeah, you better. It was a long walk. Hi, Mick.
The Sayak. Can you tell me anything about the day the Gem Hala was stolen?
Sure. It was a sad day for Fuchsia. People lost the one thing they could trust. Things changed on Fuchsia after that. Gambling, fake news, sports betting. The number of customers in this tavern eventually doubled. I'm not complaining about that. But you should ask Stephen up by the border control. He was practically there when it happened.
He was there?
He was on duty that night, I think. He's always bragging about it in here.
Thanks.
All right.
See you later.
Mirror to some, Peggy.
God, I love it here. This is way better than Earth. Hi.
Hi there.
Oh.
Excuse me? Mind if I ask your name?
The name's Stephen. Stephen Seagal.
Steven
Border control
Seagal?
and motorization at your service.
Do you get a lot of visitors here?
Oh yes, especially during the Katanga race.
But how does it work? Do you just let anybody in?
Not just anybody, I perform a thorough background check of everyone entering Fuchsia City.
Well, all you asked me was my name and the purpose of my visit.
Yes, exactly. That's all I need to know to make my decision.
I wish border guards were this lenient where I come from. What can you tell me about this Katanga?
You mean the Katanga race? It's the biggest attraction around here. Just walk down into town and through Tavern Square. You can't miss it. There's a race on right now. I heard they just got their final volunteer.
Where can I find Dr. DeLuna?
Diego, he's usually at the bar or in his home down by the water.
Thanks. You said something about notarization earlier. Mind if I ask you how it works?
Certainly. I can notarize all sorts of documents, portraits, that kind of thing.
Portraits?
Yes. A picture of a face is worthless unless it's been verified to show the person presenting it. I examine the portrait, compare it to the person, and stamp it to make it official.
So, Mick down at the bar told me that you were there when the time disk was stolen.
Oh, yes. Front row seats.
So you saw everything that happened that day?
I practically saw it happen, yes.
What does that mean, you practically saw it happen?
Well, I'm a guard, aren't I? I guard things, and on that day, I was guarding the Gem Hala.
So, the most precious item on this planet got stolen on your watch?
I wouldn't formulate it quite that way. Wait, who did you say you were with again?
Maybe I should mention that I'm with the Fuchsia Truth Source. I'm working on a story about the disappearance of the Gem Hala. Currently, you are my only lead. You won't mind if I make you the star of my article, will you? So, you said you saw the Gem Hala get stolen, correct?
Well, I didn't actually see it.
Mick down at the tavern seems to think otherwise.
I don't want to get into any trouble.
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
Well, okay, I was on guard duty that day, all right. But then I normally don't eat food that had been out very long, but I was hungry. And all I had was this week-old Karvian pie. And my stomach, well, you know, I felt the call of nature.
Oh, you left your post to use the toilet?
Yes, I had no other choice, you see. And it might have taken me a bit longer than usual to come back. And when I returned, the time disk was gone.
So the time disk was stolen while you were taking a dump?
Oh, it was more than a dump, and yes, I'm so sorry, but I assure you, I never ate food older than a day ever since.
Right.
So, you won't single me out in your story, right?
I'll try not to. Thanks for telling me the truth. It helps a lot.
I'm trying to find out the exact time of the time disk disappearance and the name of the person who stole it.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that information. I wasn't border guard back then, and only border guards keep detailed accounts of people's names and dates and such things.
Do you know who the border guard was on the day the time disk disappeared?
I'm pretty sure it was Sati down at the brewery.
Oh.
He was border guard back then, but these days he's a brewer. I think he prefers being closer to his supply.
Okay, thank
See you later.
I appreciate it. Jesus. All right, time to go back to the brewer. Hi, Sati.
Hi.
Ah, Desayak.
Is it true that you were the border guard back when the time disk disappeared?
Oh, yes, that was a long time ago. Stressful job being border guard. I much prefer working here.
I was wondering if you could help me with something. I'm trying to find out who stole the time disk and what the exact date was when it happened.
Oh, that's easy. I should have my records around here somewhere. Oh, yes, here. I kept them as a souvenir. It's a pretty famous day in Fuchsian history, you know.
I can imagine.
Now, let's see. First, the date. The 9th double cycle of the Hohe era.
9th double cycle of the Hohe era. Got it.
And the only people arriving on that day were off-worlders. Diego de Luna and Cyril...
Wanderbrust.
Correct, Wonderbrust. What, do you know him?
I know of him. Anyway, thank you for your help.
My pleasure.
Hey, do you know how to make fuchsian ale?
Oh, that's easy. Yellow and orange. That's the combination for our classic brew. But be extra careful. I once used green instead of orange. And after I tasted the drink, I was extremely hyperactive for days. Anxious. I couldn't focus. Just running around like a maniac. I must have found the recipe for a powerful stimulant or something.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Let's go back. Do I have to talk to this guy? What's his name? Salak. Cleric. Do I have to get him to stamp my stuff?
I have an update on the when part of the investigation.
I'm listening.
The time disk was stolen about 18 years ago.
Okay, but we need the precise time in local fusion time units. When exactly did it happen?
Oh, the 9th.
According to the border guard at the time, it happened on the 9th double cycle of the Hohe era.
Hey, that's absolutely correct. Well done. Congratulations on completing the when part of your assignment. The who is still vague to us. We still have to get to the bottom of how it happened.
I have an update on how the time disk got stolen.
Oh, how exciting. Can you take me through it?
Stephen the border guard was guarding the Gem Hala that day.
And?
He had to leave his post due to a call of nature.
He had to use the bathroom.
Yes, and apparently it took quite a while. When he came back, the time disk was gone.
But how was it taken?
Priest Slomek was giving a demonstration of the Gem Hala for 2 off-worlders.
Interesting. And what happened?
Apparently, the priest opened a time rift to the previous day, and one of the off-worlders went through it and stole the time disk the day before.
Well done. That's exactly what happened. Congratulations on completing the how part of your assignment. The who is still vague to us.
I have an update on the who part of the investigation.
Let's hear it. Who stole the time disk?
Cyril Wanderbrust.
Have you found someone who can corroborate this?
Yes, Sati, who now runs the brewery, was the border guard back then.
That's correct. What did he say?
That Diego de Luna and Cyril Wanderbrust arrived on Fuchsia that day.
And?
Diego de Luna is still on this planet, but Cyril Wanderbrust left. So it's reasonable to believe that Cyril Wanderbrust was the person who stole the time disk.
Yeah, I suppose that is reasonable.
It is.
Very well. Congratulations on completing the who part of your assignment. You've proven to be quite resourceful, especially for a 2-eyed creature.
Thanks? What now?
Well, why don't you take me through the entire course of events again, step by step?
You want to hear the whole story? This might take a while.
I have time.
I bet you do. All right, here it goes.
And we fade to black. Oh.
So, there was an eclipse that day.
We don't fade to black.
And Priest Slomek was giving a demonstration of the time disk for Dr. de Luna and Wanderbrust. So obviously, Wanderbrust would start talking first. Something like, "Hey man, thanks for agreeing to show us how the time disk works." And the priest, of course, was super excited to have visitors. "My pleasure. The Gem Hala has been with our people for thousands of years. It allows us to see the perfect truth, blah, blah, blah."
And what happened next?
The priest activated the time disk, and it started doing its thing. Then, a rift opened, and it was showing the sanctum. But on the day before, Dr. de Luna and Wanderbrust were stunned. This is stunning. Through the rift, the priest could see that the guard was not there. Where is Stephen? Well, we both know why he was missing.
Indeed. And then?
Then, Wanderbrust got an idea. So, is it possible to, pass objects or even people through this thing? Blasphemy. Possible, yes, but forbidden. And dangerous. Wanderbrust didn't care. He was like, yeah, so, there's no guard on the other side. and I can just step through here? Into yesterday? Dr. DeLuna probably tried to stop him. Cyril, stop this nonsense! But it was too late. Wanderbrust was already going. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. And he disappeared into the rift with a big flash, taking the disc in the past, which probably caused some kind of a paradox. And bada bing, bada boom, the sanctuary was destroyed, and the Gem Hala was gone, leaving Priest Slomek devastated. No!
I like how Steven's in the bush.
The end.
You've certainly taken some liberties with the story.
Well, it is what happened in a nutshell. Can I finally get into the guild now? I really need to help my friend.
Oh, well, that's journalism for you. Congratulations. Your assignment is complete. Please don't forget to bring me a picture of your face for the official acceptance into our guild.
Picture of my face. Got it.
All right, cool. I know exactly how to get it. I just need to find something that can hold the berries. No, I didn't mean to go in here. Can I take one of these?
Don't even think about it.
Okay, okay, not touching it. Don't need it anyway.
Can I talk to you?
Hi, the name's Zelma. Chief Katanga Guard Zelma.
Okay, she's already told me this stuff. I am gonna go down the path to the docks, probably.
Hi there.
Oh, hi. Whoa. Are you Elroy?
No, I'm Peggy, a friend of Elroy's.
Funny. You look just like him on picture. Nice to meet you, Peggy. I'm Stipe, and this is Spidero, or Spidero.
Spidero at your service. You got any dirt that needs cleaning? I'm your guy.
Pleasure to meet you both. Calm night?
As calm as they get. The weather is best between eclipses, when the sky can breathe.
How often do eclipses occur around here?
Every few days.
Every few days? We get one every few years. But there's a total lunar eclipse coming tonight, as a matter of fact.
You're from Earth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I heard you only have one moon there. That must be pretty lonely.
We manage. Do you know Diego de Luna?
Yes.
Do you know where he is?
Diego took boat to Archipelago to find crashed spaceship.
A crashed spaceship?
He said it might be his only way off the planet.
Did you say Diego might be leaving the planet?
I did. But it'll take him many years to get home using spaceship, since he can't go back through portal.
We've unlocked the portal, and Elroy is here on this planet. We're here to take Diego back.
Uh-oh.
Do you know where he is? Could you get him and let him know we're here?
I know exactly where he is. I just hope it's not too late.
Please, you need to get him. And tell him to hurry. His son is in great danger.
Diego's good friend. I will do all I can, but I shouldn't waste more time.
Go! Hurry! And good luck.
Thank you.
Spidero, prepare to start engine and set course for Archipelago. Maximum
It's gonna be so slow, isn't
Maximum
it?
speed. Understood. Preparing engine. 3, 2, 1. You better hold on to something.
Yeah. It's the slowest thing I've ever seen.
Oh no. If that's their maximum speed, I just hope they get to Diego in time. How does a massive ship like this float like that?
Oh my god, hi.
Hey, I'm Peggy.
Desiak. Name's Keith.
Oh.
Busy day, Keith?
What, are you kidding me? I've been sitting here all day waiting for that guy to fix the ship.
What's wrong with it?
Don't ask me. Something with the electronics, I think. I just make sure all the bolts and pipes are where they're supposed to be. I've done my job so I could just go home. But rules are rules. Dock workers stay on site until the ship sails. Well, maybe it's for the better anyway.
How so?
With a Katanga race going on out there, and this ship being so old and all, it makes so much noise lifting off it'll end up scaring half the Port Cataloth up there.
Do you know a human called Diego de Luna?
Oh, Diego? Hell yeah, I know him. He's a good friend. Saved my arse on numerous occasions. He lives down there by the piers. although I haven't seen him in a while.
Listen, you don't seem to be needing that tool you're holding right now. Do you mind if I borrow it?
Oh, no problem. Here.
Oh, thank you.
An alien wrench-like tool. So you're saying that this ship taking off could affect the Katanga race?
Oh yeah, seen it before. Noise-sensitive cataloth get easily provoked by this old can taking off. It used to run almost silent back in the day, but these days, it's as loud as a Marietta eagle.
Gotta go. Bye.
See ya.
This trash can reminds me of a frog. Hi.
Nah. Desayak.
What seems to be the problem?
This ship is just old. The internal systems need constant calibration.
Why don't you calibrate it then?
I need a flux compensator. I had one right here this morning, but now it's gone. Someone must have stolen it. I think I saw one of the Katanga racers sneaking around right before I went for lunch. But I can't really prove it.
Where did you say the flux compensator was?
No idea. One way or another, most stolen goods end up in the market square.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay. Bye.
Fascinating. I need to find something for this goddamn...
So, this is Dr. DeLuna's home. I'm sure he won't mind if I poke around a bit. I might find something useful to help with the Elroy situation.
Can take the basket.
I'm sure Dr. DeLuna wouldn't mind if I borrow a few things, especially if I can use them to help Elroy. It's a basket, useful for carrying smaller objects.
For the red berries.
Seemed super comfy, but no time for that now. That's an impressive set of screens.
Oh, a machete.
It's a sharp machete, useful for cutting branches and stuff.
Okay, ideas are formulating.
Looks like a map of the archipelago. Gosh, I hope Stipe gets to Dr. DeLuna in time. Looks like a map.
Okay, so we found some stuff that's probably useful. Let's go back to the ruins. Machete. Ooh.
Wow, this panel is almost the same as the one at the Hani Pentagon. What did Elroy do again to unlock it?
Ah. Okay, we got that one.
I did
oh,
it.
yay! Okay, well, before I go in there, I just want to use the basket to get some of the berries.
Let's see. Nice. Ugh, it's hot in here. But wow, this place looks amazing. It's some kind of plant. The leaves remind me of solar panels. It's not very bright in here, so I guess they probably have some other function. I better leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. Whoa.
I don't think I can open this door by hand. But, could this be some kind of keyhole?
Hello?
Someone's hiding in there.
Ooh.
Whoa, would you look at that?
Whoa.
This thing is huge. Looks like some kind of ancient sculpture.
Okay.
Another one of these. Whoever built this really
Yeah,
liked
they really
logical
did.
Puzzles.
Done.
Yes, I did it.
Okay.
I think I've activated something.
Like what? Oh!
Another one of those platforms. I wonder how they float.
All right, let's try this. Whoa, I'm flying. That was actually pretty fun. These lights feel warm and soothing.
Okay, the next panel. Shit. Done.
I am getting pretty good at this.
I am not. I'm just flying by the skin of my teeth.
Platform. Whee! It's like a flying skateboard.
I'm glad you're having so much fun, Peggy. Okay.
These are getting harder and harder.
Okay. So probably need 2. There we go. Nice.
Yes. Voila.
Where am I going? I'm supposed to be rescuing Elroy and I'm just going on a side quest. Oh, yeah.
Wow, it's pretty heavy. And the shape looks familiar. Wow. These carvings. They look ancient. I wonder what's behind it.
I wish I had time to figure it out, but I need to go help Elroy.
Yes, you do. And we've already gone on a massive side quest. Time to go back, Peggy. Thank God these things go back down. That could have been bad.
Yes, it fits.
Oh, God damn it.
One more. I really want to know what's behind there now.
Oh, shit. Okay, so this needs 4. Crap. Done. Oh, thank God.
Woohoo! Elroy's not the only one good at ancient puzzles.
Hello. Hi.
I wonder if I can get my hands on some of those eggs. Looks like that little creature's guarding them.
Crawling into dark, tight spaces on an alien planet seems like a bad idea.
Maybe it lost something? Or someone? Interesting idea, but I don't think it'll work. The creature seems stressed. I wonder where its mate is.
Oh, okay. So we gotta find its buddy. All right, well. We can fix the brewery now, I think. We've got the tool. There's its mate.
Oh, I see. It's a cute furry animal that won't stop squeaking. It looks drunk. Is this the same type of animal as the one in the caves?
Okay, well. Orange and yellow, yes. Okay. Let's go back to the cave. Oh, I'll see if I can give this red stuff. Will this work?
Can you make red paint out of these berries?
Yes, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
There we go.
Please, stand still.
Oh, God. Horrifying.
Oh la la. Sir, I think this might just be my best portrait so far.
Is that supposed to be me?
Isn't it obvious? Perhaps your Earth eyes have trouble adjusting to two-dimensional projections.
My eyes are just fine.
And all of their finesse captured perfectly by my photorealistic work of art. Don't forget to tell everyone that this is an original Munarek.
Thanks. You betcha. Could these be the green Gambara mushrooms Mitch was talking about?
I hope so. Okay, I need fire somehow. Let's go give the little his buddy back. Now that we found him.
Whoops! It does not like me coming close. You're a feisty little one, aren't you?
Yeah.
I hope I'm not assuming wrong, but could this be your home, little buddy?
She's like, what have you been doing?
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble. I'm sure they'll work it out in there. And I can get to the eggs now that nobody's watching.
Okay, I don't really know what I need these eggs for, but...
I feel a bit bad about stealing these, but Elroy's in trouble, and I have to do whatever I can to get him out. I'll try to make it up to you guys somehow.
Okay. So...
The leaves remind me... I better leave it.
So... I've got my portrait. I do need to go up to here and talk to Professor Zax. Hey, Professor.
I spoke to Priest Slomek.
Well, why would you speak to that cheat?
Cheat?
Yes. Many cycles
Oh, shit.
ago,
No,
we
he'll
had
need
a
his
wager,
glasses.
which he claims to have won. But I know he cheated, that pankert. I know he had a peek through his precious gem hala.
Anyway, he gave me this scroll, and I wonder if you could translate it.
Well, I suppose I could do that. For you, and because I enjoy language puzzles. Unfortunately, I cannot see without my glasses. If you can bring me my glasses, I will gladly assist you.
Got it. So I need to make the drink. Just don't know how I'm gonna get fire.
I should not disturb.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to Zdenka's Fine Goods and Spice Emporium. I'm Zdenka.
Hi, I'm Peggy.
Peggy of Earth, I presume.
Yes, that's me. Peggy of Earth. How did you know?
We don't get many folks like you around here. Except for that great hunk of a human, Diego. Oh, I wish he was here today. I think you would like him.
What are you selling?
Well, with the Katanga games in full swing, I must admit that my inventory is limited. I have a few wonderful things left, though. An original fusion fire spirit catcher in pristine condition. A refurbished flux compensator for all your flux compensation needs. Almost like new. Unfortunately, we're all out of Sheena, our most popular item. But if you happen to have some, I am willing to pay a premium price.
Tell me more about this Sheena.
Oh, it's the most sought-after spice on all of Fuchsia. The smell, the taste. You must try it if you get a chance.
Where can I find this, Sheena?
You must follow the path of a cataloth.
What's a cataloth?
Cataloth are giant, majestic creatures native to this world. They live in remote places far away from Fuchsians. The only time we see them around the city is during the Katanga races.
They're used in Katanga races?
Cataloth are the stars of Katanga.
How much for the fire spirit catcher?
Well, it is my only one. And with such meticulous craftsmanship, I guess I can part with it for 5 dim.
5 dim? Isn't that a little steep?
Well, I guess I could go down to 3. As a show of Fuchsian hospitality.
I don't have enough money on me right now.
You're always welcome back when you do.
Of course I am.